The multi-table masking wizard can be used to mask unselected tables and columns using either data classes with rules or ad hoc rules added during the job creation. Start by going to the FieldShield menu and select New Multi-Table Masking Job. Here's where I can select the loader. I can leave it blank for creating flat files. I can choose a native loader. In this case, I use ODBC. Here's where I want to select my source, in this case the employees table. Here's where I can assign rules. To use the rules associated with the data classes, I select the checkbox at the bottom of the table. To create ad hoc rules for this project, I click Create. In this case, I know I am dealing with a salary column, and I'm going to create a new blur function. In this case, I select blur int, enter 1,000 in the minimum, 50,000 in the max, and 5,000 in the blur. So in this particular case, it's going to blur plus or minus 5,000, but keep the data within the range of 1,000 and 50,000. Click Finish. Now I need to tell it what column to match on. So here I enter my regular expression pattern of salary. Check it by clicking the test button to make sure it finds the column, and it does. Click OK, and these are going to be the only rules I use today. Click Next to enter the loading page. In this instance, I'm going to update the existing table. That way we can bypass reading the columns that will not be having any changes made. This will speed up the masking process. Click Next to display the summary page. You can see here the rules that will be applied, the blur one that I added during the job, and the 3 rules added in the data class library. And I click Finish to allow the wizard to create those job files. Flow diagram opens, showing the workflow that will be performed, script to disable the foreign keys, a script to manipulate the employees table, and a script to enable the foreign keys. This diagram represents a batch file, in this particular case because I'm on a Windows machine. I can show you what the script looks like that will be performing the update on ID and masking, encrypting, etc. these fields. Let me show you what the employees table looks like before I run the job. You can see here employee ID is visible. Last names look like last names. And you can see the salary, the first instance is 24,000. Now I can run this job by running this batch file. You can see the various components that will be run, just like in the workflow diagram. You can run this by right-clicking, Run as Batch Program. You can see it ran in the terminal console here. Now I can view those changes by clicking in Data, Edit to show you the new table. In here you can see the masking that was done. Let me show you the original results down below. See, Stephen kept his first name, but his last name was changed thanks to the pseudonymization rule. Phone number is still numbers and same format but different digits. And salary has been changed. This is how you perform a masking function using the multi-table masking wizard.